Hello and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So, I must apologise for the fact that I have, although you will see this being uploaded before the third episode, I actually did the commentary for the third episode before I did this one. So yeah. Anyway, we are going to the first of the two river levels upstream, and this one well, actually requires again another thing, so we can't get all the boxes. These levels introduce us to the water-based things, such as those gargling fish and these platforms. And yes, although these are nice breather levels compared to some of the other levels we've been to, such as the Great Gate in the last episode, it still can be quite annoying to deal with. So yeah, also in this episode we will get our first boss, and we can actually defeat him rather easily, but I'll get to that. For now, the two types of fly trap enemies that are in the water. The first type are the red ordinary twos, which will only close their mouths when you stand on them. They won't do it at intervals, unlike the purple ones, which we'll see, well, just behind this one. This one will open at every single opportunity, so yeah. You can see there, we do indeed need a gem, a coloured gem to get there, so yeah. This is the easier of the two river levels compared to the next one up the creek. And what do you know? We've reached the Torna bonus level. So what does this one entail? Well, basically bouncing off of boxes, nothing too hard really. So yeah, of course we should know now the physics behind these boxes, so it shouldn't be too hard. Sorry, I'm saying that more than once, but there you go. And there is the the end of most of the Torna special stages. I don't know about the other two types of bonus stages, but in the case of the other bonus stages, such as well, I won't mention them yet because we will see them in the next level, Rolling Stones, the second of the roller levels within Crash Bandicoot. There is another level. But yeah, at the end of every Torna stage, you will get 1-ups. So yeah, and it's very easy to actually get 1-ups in Crash Bandicoot. So yeah, which makes accruing lives in the Insane Trilogy version of Crash Bandicoot quite easy. Anyway, here's our first boss, the Chief of the Natives, Papu Papu. What he will do is actually try and hit you with his skull staff, and while he is spinning, you can actually jump on his back. You can also attack his back while he thwacks down his staff as well. So yeah, that's his main weakness. And no, you don't have to actually spin his back. That was something that I thought you had to do when he slammed it down, but no, you can just jump on his back as many times as you can, and he goes down fairly easily. Also of note that Crash does not go yee-haw in this version. Nope, he does not. He doesn't jump out at the screen and go yee-haw! He certainly doesn't jump on Papu Papu's belly. Seriously, that was a strange thing to do, but never mind. Also here in Crash 1 is something that I wish could have happened actually in the original PS1 game, which is to play as Coco Bandicoot, Crash's sister, who apparently did not replace Torna in Crash 2. Yes. Anyway, on to the next level, Rolling Stones. And no, we will not get a cameo by Mick Jagger or Keith Harris here. No, we will just get a bunch of rolling boulders once again. So, basically, this one's the harder of the two rolling levels because we get them in pairs. Oh yes! And we also get the other example of the bonus stage. We get namely the embryo stage. And the tokens to get into the embryo bonus stage are a little harder to find because some of them are located at the top of bounce boxes. So yeah, and let's just say I'm not so great at that. So yeah, one of the things I do like in this stage is that you can easily get Aku Aku mask by sending the turtles into the TNT boxes. Also, on the top right of this box cube thingy is the second embryo token. So yeah, that one is easily missed, including by myself on multiple playthroughs of this game. And up here, I believe, is where the entrance. Well, maybe not here, but certainly further on. We go to the embryo stage first, is what I'm saying here. So yeah. What's this? More Wumpa fruit. Yeah. And yes, I may call them apples from time to time. Also, I do not want to spin the Audrey 2 into that thing there because, well, I'm not sure. I thought there might have been a thing. And Ooga Booga Power! Yes, Ooga Booga Power indeed. And there's the Torna bonus stage. So I was wrong. We go to the Torna bonus stage first. So, what is in the Torna bonus stage? And it's very weird that we will have Coco meet the what I thought would be the character to that replaced. Well, you get the idea. Anyway, that being said, this is another easy one. All you need to do is be able to jump off of suspended boxes. Wait until we get to the Lost City. That one's really tough to deal with. Anyway, that being said. Let's go through here, and yeah, there's always the thing that Cortex will always grab Torna by the end of the thing. I don't know how she is able to get to the bonus stages. Maybe it's like Princess Peach in Super Mario 3D Land, in that she managed to escape from Bowser in that game. Yeah, seriously, she does. Anyway, the third embryo token is right by the entrance to the stage, so not too bad. Anyway, this one has us bouncing off of TNT boxes. And yes, this can be very annoying to deal with because, of course, TNT boxes explode in a chain reaction. And it can be very, very, because of how it works in most of the Crash series, you have to move quickly. So yeah, you can actually go up to those metal boxes. But in order to do that, you actually have to press the X button at the top of your jump. And given how cumbersome some of the controls are within Insane Trilogy, that can be quite an annoyance for me. So yeah, at the end of here we get more 1-ups, which is good. And then we want to move quickly because I don't want to do that. Maybe I should have just moved backwards to the left there, because it wouldn't have got rid of those metal boxes that were on top of the TNT boxes, but never mind. I'll probably fail here as well, but there you go. There is also another embryo bonus stage in the upcoming level, and also my second least favorite level in the game, the Lost City. So yeah, I keep mentioning that because for a reason. It is the first stage where we have to get a coloured gem, and it is very annoying to do so. So let's see. So bounce, and there we go. I usually like to bounce on, not all the time, but usually the lower of the TNT boxes there, just in case I mess it up, as you will see. So yeah, I don't usually like to press the X button. Although, sometimes, I don't know if you can actually reach the metal boxes. I've never been able to do so, and I have been trying with this recording to do so by pressing the X button at the top of Coco's jump. And as far as I know, Coco's jump is mostly the same as Crash's. I can't see any difference between her and her brother in terms of physics in-game, but, yeah. Let's actually do that, and note this up. And quickly move to the, yeah. Once it goes off, you only have like a few seconds to move. So now, do I want to get on top? Maybe I do. And there we go. And definitely press X on the last one. And yes, this one does not have a... Well, it does have one-ups towards the end, but not where Embryo is. Anyway, that being said, now that we have those boxes, let's get to the end. We still can't get the box gem in this stage, however, because we still don't have the coloured gem, of course. We are 6, I think, short. Let's see what the game says. And yep, 6 boxes. So Coco covers herself with her laptop. Yeah, I think it's going to be broken, smashed by so many boxes. Anyway, now let's go on to probably one of my favourite stages, Hog Wild. This is the first example of an animal riding stage in the Crash series, and it is one of the toughest ones. Also, I love the music as well, despite the lack of bass line that is in the Insane Trilogy version of the track. Basically, you have to ride the hog to the end of the level and avoid all the obstacles, such as the spike poles, the natives moving back and forth, and of course, that still looks nasty. Yeah, they may have got rid of some of the deaths in Insane Trilogy, but they still keep him skewed against spikes. Anyway, that being said, the other things you will bounce off are these drums, and you will need to jump over gaps, definitely. And just some of the things. Oh yeah, the music and everything, I just love these stages. And yes, I consider these breather stages, even though they're quite tough, they're still fun to play, at least. Yeah. And sometimes you will see at the very end, you will have to jump over various, dare I say, hogs themselves. So I'm wondering if the natives were actually planning to roast this hog that I'm riding on right now. Sometimes you'll have to go under them so you can't jump over them, otherwise Crash will trip over them and pretty much die. So apparently I got the box gem while I was tripping over that native there! Okay, so yeah, although it does not register until you finish the stage. So yeah, and yes, I did finish the stage on camera, on screen at least. So yeah, just needed a pause break there because of those natives and moving back and forth. I could understand if they're trying to... I am riding their very lunch. Yeah, seriously. Aside from beating their sheep, which has probably pissed them off quite a bit. Seriously, it probably has pissed them off because of that, because Papu Papu, as far as I know, is the native chief. He is seen being carried, actually, in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel, the remake of Crash Team Racing, but there we go, we are done. So on the next episode, we will do the next native fortress, called Native Fortress. So I will see you then. Goodbye!